Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. You watching for Tech. A lot of our channel users have been waiting for battery life and the performance review of latest stable OxygenOS 16.0.1 V300 version for OnePlus 12R. Finally, today we are going to reveal the results after thorough testing of this version over the 10 days of usage. We have already reviewed some feature of this version. You can find its detailed review through the iCard video link. I was pretty disappointed after seeing the results we are going to discuss in this video. So don't skip any part of it because you need to know how the performance and the battery life are with this version before upgrading your device. Before we proceed, if you find our content useful, please like and hype this video, subscribe to our channel, press the bell icon to get notifications of our upcoming content. Now without further delay, let's get started. Let's begin with the performance test of this version. Before showing the actual real-life device performance, we will first compare the benchmark scores of the stable OxygenOS 16 version with old OxygenOS 15 V at 60. We always use two highly trusted benchmark applications, that is Geekbench and Antutu. In the Geekbench application, under the history section, you will find the scores of the latest OxygenOS 16 test done on the December 9th, while the old OxygenOS 15 tests were done on the September 23rd. In the balance mode, OxygenOS 15 V860 scored 881 and 3376 for single-core and multi-core CPU tests respectively, while the new OxygenOS 16 V300 scored 1091 and 3923, showing a noticeable boost compared to the old version. With performance mode, OxygenOS 15 scored 1935 and 4904, while the new OxygenOS 16 scored 1901 and 4959. Here the scores are nearly similar. For GPU graphics tests done on the respective dates, as mentioned earlier, in balance mode, OxygenOS 15 scored 8569 points on OpenGL graphics API test, while OxygenOS 16 scored 8988 points. For Vulkan API test, the old version scored 9264 and the new version scored 9263. In performance mode, OxygenOS 15 scored 8996 on OpenGL test and OxygenOS 16 scored 9120. For Vulkan Graphics API, OxygenOS 15 scored 9364 points and OxygenOS 16 scored 9457 points. Overall, both the CPU and the GPU test scores in the balance and performance mode were higher in the OxygenOS 16 version. Next, we did the performance test using the latest version of Antutu benchmark application with the balance mode. Here for the OxygenOS 16 V300 scored 16,55,752, while old OxygenOS 15 V at 60 scored 14,89,066. We got the huge boost of 1,66,686 points. During this test, the temperature rose by 6.5% from 32.3 degrees Celsius to 38.8 degrees Celsius. In performance mode, the new version scored 16,68,582 points, while the old OxygenOS 15 had the score of 15,36,474. Again, that's a huge boost of 1,32,108 points. CPU temperature rose by 4.2% from 38.8 degrees Celsius to 41 degrees Celsius. So both Geekbench and Antutu tests shown the noticeable boost in the benchmark scores. But the real question is, does this reflects in the real-life daily usage? From my experience, this update has the worst performance I ever seen, especially when battery drains below 20%. The device suddenly feels very slow and jittery. This performance drop can occur suddenly at any time. This is the major issue with this version and can be very frustrating. Sometimes it feels like we are using the low-end device, making me want to throw this device against the wall. OnePlus calls this flagship device, but in real life, from OxygenOS 15 to 16 version, I am facing these issues. The device feels very laggy in these latest updates. Only the last OxygenOS 15 and the early OxygenOS 16 beta V201 versions were good in terms of real-life usage. Formatting the device might solve this issue, But most users, including me, don't want to do that because backing up and restoring the data is a hassle. The battery life of this version is also disappointing. Here are my results from a battery cycle from 100 to 14% battery drain. During this test, I used a single 4G SIM, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, NFC, and the new full screen always on display was on all the time. My battery health is of 97%. I got the total 1 day and 13 hours of usage time with nearly 4 hours of screen on time. The one bug I notice here is that sometimes the battery stat shows the incorrect data when you locking and unlock the device. But after a few minutes it shows the correct data again. So here my device usage was average, except the heavy battery usage from the Geekbench benchmark application during this cycle. You can see there is a long list of applications running. I am not satisfied with this kind of battery life. So what's my final conclusion about the new OxygenOS 16.0.1 V300 version? This is the worst OxygenOS update so far since I started reviewing the OnePlus 12R updates on our channel. I don't understand if OnePlus is improving or downgrading the device battery and the performance with these new OxygenOS updates. For now, I don't recommend you to upgrade to this version. Stay with OxygenOS 15, or if you are on the old OxygenOS 16 beta version, that's better than this update. If you have already upgraded, try wiping data and see if you get the better battery and the performance. If you do that, please mention it in the comment section. This is my honest review of this update. If you found our content useful, please like and share this video, subscribe to our channel, press the bell icon for notifications about our upcoming OnePlus and OxygenOS content. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Take care. Bye bye.